Hey everyone, and welcome back to another great episode on the Hope and Renewal podcast. This is where faith meets real life and hard truth is held with compassion. Again, this is your favorite host, Antonio Banks. I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope and pray that this message touches your heart, and that if it does, that you will not hold on to it, but share it with somebody else. On this episode, I want to actually have a heart-to-heart talk about something we all struggle with. We all struggle with slowing down and trusting God one step at a time. Because as humans, we do want what we want right then and there. We don't want to wait for it. But see, Proverbs chapter 4 and 12 says, as you go step by step, I will open up the way before you. See, I love that it says that step by step, not mile by mile, not year by year, but step by step. Because you're like me. You probably spend way too much time worrying about tomorrow, stressing over next week, next year, or the next season of your life. And in that process, you miss the gift of today. So, in this episode called One Step at a Time, I want to share a personal story, reflect what Scripture teaches us, and hopefully live with a truth that will give you peace as you take your next step. So, let's get started. You know, we live in a culture that constantly asks, what's next? Or what's your plan is? Kids are asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? Teenagers are asked, where will you go to college? Adults are asked, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And if you don't have an answer, people assume you're lost. But here's the reality, because this is what we do on the Hope and Renewal podcast. Life can change in 5 minutes, not just 5 years. We plan our groceries lists, our vacations, even our retirement accounts. And listen, planning isn't bad. The problem is when planning turns into anxiety, when we're so confused with tomorrow that we forget to live today. I want you to think about it for a minute. How often do we say, I start after this week is over, or I rest once things calm down, or I spend more time with my family once work slows down? But see, life rarely slows down. And if we're always waiting for the perfect time, we'll stay our lives away. See, Jesus spoke straight into this in Matthew 6:34. He says, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. It's the good advice. That's a command. He's reminding us tomorrow is not in your hands. Today is. I remember growing up, being a kid, and getting that famous question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I gave the kind of answer people wanted to hear. Something impressive, something safe. But now, looking back, I wish I had said, I don't know. I take one step at a time. Because that would have been the truth. That's still the truth. None of us know what tomorrow holds. And the older I get, the more I realize that the best answer we can give isn't a 5-year plan. It's faith. Faith that God will guide the next step. Faith that He's not asking us to see the whole world, to trust the next stone beneath our feet. This truth became painfully honest for me when I lost my dad. See, I remember we had so many dreams together. We were going to the Noah's Ark encounter in Kentucky. We were going to feel the Florida breeze together on the beach. We were going to sit in the stands at a Dallas Cowboys game, cheering until we lost our voices. See, those wasn't the plans. Those were promises in our hearts. We believed we had time, but God had a different plan. Before any of it happened, He called him home. That day shattered me. It broke the illusion that tomorrow was guaranteed because one day He was here and the next He was gone. See, James chapter 4, verse 14 says this: Why, you do not even know what will happen tomorrow. What is your life? You are a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. I used to read that verse and nod, but now I feel it. Now I think about it deeply, because when you lose someone you love, you realize just how fragile and fleeting life really is. What it taught me was this: losing my dad taught me you can't always control the number of days, but you can control how you live them. See, those memories we made, the laughs we shared, the lessons he left me with, those are treasures no one can take away. See, they mean more than any trip, any game, or any plan that never came to pass. His spirit lives on in me, and now, with every step I take, I am aware that life is a gift. And here's the thing: God isn't asking you to run 10 steps ahead. He isn't asking you to carry the weight of 5 years from now. What He is simply saying and asking is that you trust Him with the step you're on. Psalms 119, 105 says this: Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Notice it says lamp to my feet, not a floodlight that illuminates the entire road, but just enough for the next step. That's how God works, step by step. So, what does this mean for us today? It means instead of waiting for the perfect time, we make today count. Call the person you've been meaning to call. Say I love you more often. Forgive quicker. Laugh louder. And pray deeper. Don't wait for Friday. Don't wait for next month. Don't wait for when things calm down. Live today. Because the truth is, you don't have to know the next 20 steps. You just need to know the next one. And God has promised He'll be with you in it. So let me leave you with this. Proverbs 4:12 says, As you go step by step, I would open the way before you. That's God's promise. He doesn't abandon you. He doesn't leave you blind. He guides you step by step. And maybe today you're overwhelmed because you can't see how it all works out. Perhaps you're concerned about the future of your family, fiance, finances, or faith. And maybe you're just tired of carrying the weight of tomorrow. Here's what I want you to do, and I'll remind you, God's always there. Tomorrow isn't yours to carry, it's His. So release it, breathe, take the next step in front of you, and that's all He's asking for. That's all you need to do. I want to thank you for tuning in to the Hope and Renewal podcast. If this message touched your heart, please share it, follow, and subscribe on all platforms that you listen to on podcasting. And please leave a comment and follow and share. Thank you.